Hey guys, it's Brandy. So today I wanted to go over 5 rules of being a fat girl. I want to talk about a few things that I have learned over my 28 years of being fat. As you may know, if you watch my other videos, I am 350 pounds of awesome, from my cellulite and my curves down to my fat toes. I love myself, and I want to share with you guys 5 things that I have learned over these 28 years that will help you embrace who you are. Rule number 1, do not talk badly about your body. Would you let a friend or anyone else that you are close with talk badly about you in front of you? Probably not. So don't talk badly about yourself to them, because guess what? When you talk badly about yourself to other people, it gives the other person the right to think it's okay to talk the same back to you. Bottom line, if it's not something you could say to your closest, dearest friend, don't say it about yourself. Number 2, girls, don't talk badly about other people's bodies either. If you or I are trying to empower plus size women or women of all shapes and sizes to love themselves, why are we going to go and talk about another person's body and judge them, whether they're skinny or fat? It's just as hard sometimes, and I forget this as well. It's just as hard sometimes for skinny people to be accepted, because sometimes the ones that are really skinny aren't happy, and maybe there's something going on in their lives that we don't know about. So it's almost just as bad for you to say to a skinny person, like even a good friend, oh, just go eat. I wish you would eat some carbs or something. That's like them looking at us and saying, why don't you go on a diet, you fatty? You don't think about those things all the time, but when you do think about them, it makes you realize, if I don't say anything about your weight and you don't say anything about my weight, guess what? Weight isn't an issue. We can actually talk about other things. Number 3, don't pretend to be skinny when you're not. I am notorious for the skinny girl face selfies. If you go to my Facebook and look, there are plethora of selfies of me holding the camera just like so, and making sure my face looks just perfect, or leaning forward to get rid of my double chin. You look so skinny in your photos on Facebook, how do you do that? I'm like, girl, I know how to work those angles. I know how to turn my head and get my chin underneath, and like when I'm taking pictures with my friends, they're like, what's your trick, tell me again? So I'm like, turn your head, chin out. But you know what? I don't want to pretend to be skinny. I'm not. I take up space. I am not someone who walks around and is a size 4. I am a size 26. Number 4, wear clothes that fit. Wearing clothes that are too big or too small can hinder you in totally different ways. Finding clothes that fit you just right is key. No matter what your size, if you're a size 0 or if you're a size 40, it doesn't matter. If you find clothes that fit you, you will always look your best. If you wear clothes that are too big, for me at my size of 26, if I wore clothes that were really big and really super baggy on me, I would look even larger than I am. And I don't necessarily want to look larger than I am. I'm happy with my size, so why not buy clothes that fit me? Sometimes it's hard, sure. I have to do a lot of searching, a lot of digging, and it's like I'm going on expeditions sometimes when I'm going shopping. But take the time and you will find the things that fit you. That's why I like belting at the waist, because I like accentuating the smallest part of your body and bringing your bust out, because if you have a good bust or whatever you have that you love, accentuate. If you just love your eyes, accentuate it with great makeup. If you love your legs, accentuate it with a nice knee length or a little bit shorter skirt. On the other end, don't go too skinny with your clothes. If you are a big girl, I cannot walk around in a size 22 jean. I'm gonna have a tire around my waist. I don't want that. So no, I buy jeans in my size. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I honestly buy the pants with elastic in the waist. I don't necessarily even buy the ones that button, because it's so much easier to get in and out of the elastic ones, and you can pull them up a little bit higher so they don't really give you that roll. So you have to find what works for you. But remember, size is key. And finally, guys, number 5 is stand up for yourself. Don't let anybody tell you that you are not good enough. Don't let anybody tell you that you are too skinny, that you are too fat, that you are ugly, that you are not worthy. You have sovereignty over your body, and you decide how it looks. And if you're happy with it, rock it, girl. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, because you are you, and you are lovely just the way you are.